Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, Heyoka Messages. This is going to be a love and general reading for our lovely Virgos. This is going to be a love and general reading for Virgo. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As always, guys, please do not try to make this message resonate. It either resonates or it does not. Time is fluid, so please feel free to check back in maybe in a week or two or a month. Maybe even take a gander to some of our older videos. Maybe something there will speak to you. As always, cross watchers are most welcome on our channel, so please feel free to swap around the placements as I may be picking up on the energy of the cross watcher. Yeah. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all your support so far. Thank you for your emails, your donations, and all your comments. They always make my day. So let's do this. What do we have for Virgo? Ooh, waiting. What do we have for Virgo? Three. Virgo. 1, 2. This wedding card is just trying to make an appearance, right? It's like, no way, girl, you ain't shutting me up. Okay, 3. So we've got the wedding card. We have religious factors. We have calling in your soulmate. Bottom of the deck is trust and let go of control issues. So Virgos, when I touched that, or when I turned over that let go of control issues, I kept hearing the word faith. I heard faith, 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 and trust, 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 which again is there. So what I'm picking up for you, Virgos, is that some of you, you're not single. These are generally messages for single people, but some of you are not single. You're in a committed relationship that you're hoping and praying will evolve into something more, because you're ready for that deeper level of commitment, that higher level of commitment, where you probably want to get married, where you want to make it official in the eyes of your loved ones and in the eyes of God or whomever it is you consider to be the higher power in your life. And for some of you, I'm hearing that the reason this is coming out and the reason the cards trust and let go of control issues came out is because you're trying to, I don't want to say manipulate, because manipulate is generally understood in such a negative way, but manipulate in such a way where, or in the context of, you're trying to sway things in your favor. You're dropping hints. You're just trying to show your partner or whomever your love interest is, or whomever you want a deeper connection with, that you're ready for that next step. You're trying to basically dictate when, how, etc. things must play. And you don't realize that you don't always have to be the one that takes the lead. Let things flow. Trust that everything will happen in divine timing. As I said that, I in my mind's eye, I saw the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. For some of you, you're at that place in your life where you'd hope that where you are right now, especially at your age, you are, and I'm seeing 35 and 32, maybe you're a 35-year-old or a 32-year-old. You thought that at this point in your life, or at this juncture in your life, you would be married, you would have a family. You pictured your life a different way to what it is now. For some of you, yes, you are single, and you've been single for quite some time. And when I say single, yes, you may have had a fling here or there, one night stand here or there, but nothing solid, nothing serious, nothing that even, I'm hearing nothing that even lasted more than 6 months. When I said 6 months, I heard that's a stretch. So, oh my gosh, clearly Clearly, my guys are sassy today, right? So sassy and spicy. So I'm apologizing in advance for anything that may come out of my mouth. I have no control over it. Yeah, so you haven't been in a committed relationship in a while. You may have had flings here and there. I'm just calling them relationships just for the sake of the fact that two people got together, right? It was nothing committed. It was nothing monogamous. It was nothing that lasted long enough to be considered a fully fledged relationship. For some of you, you broke up with this person, or this person broke up with you because you did want something deeper than that. You spoke your truth, and this did not hit home with that other person. For some of you, I'm hearing you did not speak your truth. You were dropping hints. You were not direct about what it is that you want, what it is that you expect, and you kept building things up in your mind, right? You kept asking yourself questions like, why haven't I met their mother? Why haven't I been introduced to their family? Why do they never take me out when they're going out with their friends? So you tried to insert yourself into this person's life, and as a result, you always felt left out, like you were on the outside looking in. And because you know what they say, if you start picking at a scab, you'll reopen that wound, and it'll only just start bleeding. Not only will it start bleeding, it'll most likely get bigger, get infected, and all of that. So it started out as a small little thing. Because you can't let go of control issues, because you don't trust in divine timing, and you don't trust that God or whomever your higher power is has your back, you try to control things and manipulate things in your favor. And to be quite frank, it didn't work out. Yeah. Excuse me. For some of you, for some of you, for some of you, what I'm seeing here is that yes, you may have been in that funk. Yes, you may have been in that slump. You may have heard some of my cards fall on the floor. The cards that fell, I'm just being drawn to tell you that it was the Four of Cups and the Chariot. I don't know how that factors into anything, but it was the Four of Cups and the Chariot. So for some of you, like I was saying, you're in that space, and I'm hearing it's twofold. Some of you've decided to not look for love. You've decided that what will be. You're trusting in the divine. You're trusting in the universe to bring you what is meant for you, to bring you whatever has been ordained for you. Do you know what I mean? And you've just let go of all of that, and you're trusting in that higher power. You're believing and trusting that what will be. What's meant for you is meant for you, and nobody can take that away. For some of you, I'm hearing that somebody is really, really, really admiring you from afar, or wait, I take that back. Not admiring you from afar. Somebody's being triggered by you, but they may have not even really met you yet, or they may not know. They may not have put a face to the energy that they're feeling. Their spidey senses are tingling. They're feeling like something is coming, someone is coming. They're feeling it in their bones, but they just can't put their finger on it as to who this person is that's got them so giddy, or what is this energy. But they feel like something is afoot, something is coming in, and they don't know what to do with it. But the good thing is, or the good news is, that this person like you has surrendered to the divine. This person like you is ready for anything and all things that the divine has in store for them. They're like, you know what? I'm at that point where I think I'm old enough. I'm at that point where I think I've done everything I wanted to do when I was single. I've done everything I wanted to do when I was young. I'm at that point, Lord, where I'm ready to follow your lead. I will go where you want me to go. I will do whatever it is that you want me to do, because I trust that whatever you're bringing in for me is sorry, I'm just trying to catch this word. Whatever you're bringing in for me is, oh, what's this word? Is binding. Yes, what, like a ring. I'm seeing like when people do the wedding vows, and they say this is a bond, this is whatever. What in Christianity they say whatever the Lord hath put, whatever the Lord hath putteth together, no man can break apart. I'm hearing those words in my mind. At least I hope I'm quoting it right, but that's what I'm hearing is a bond. I'm hearing that whatever is, you trusting that whatever the divine is bringing in for you is meant for you, will be yours, will stay with you, and will be for your betterment, and will last a very, very, very long time. Yeah, and this is love. For most of you, this is love. And I'm not just saying that because these are the romance angels, but it literally says they're calling in your soulmate, and it says wedding, right? Yeah. Yeah, and I'm being drawn to these lovebirds here in this picture that says trust. Like, look at them. You're trusting that this is the kind of connection you're going to get. Somebody whom you can be comfortable in the silences with. Somebody who you can spend time with, and you can stare into each other's eyes, and your eyes literally are the conduit for your souls to just sing to each other. God damn, that's beautiful. Woo! And those are not my words because I am not poetic, but that, wow. Anything else for Virgo? For some of you with this calling in your soulmate card, I'm being drawn to how this person has their hands raised, right? So I'm hearing keep praying, keep meditating, you're on the right track. Sorry, I'm just being drawn to look at this trust card properly. Holy Moses, say what now? Yeah. So as I was being told to elaborate on this calling in your soulmate card, I was told to take a look at this trust card, right? So the message is keep meditating, keep praying, and with that you will manifest this gift from the universe, this gift from the divine. You will manifest this wedding, you will manifest this commitment, you will manifest what is rightfully yours. I'm being drawn to how this person has like a wand up. I'll call it a wand because the minute I looked at it, I just got the image of the magician. And in the tarot, the magician is the master manifester. I don't know if you guys can see this. The lights are pretty bright, but if you look at that card, look at this, like that's like a wand there, and it's got no place in this picture, but there it is. Wow, guys, that's so hectic. For some of you, I just heard, yes, you do look good in red. I'm being drawn to that piece of red clothing they've got on. I don't know why, but hopefully that's for somebody. Or some of you have met a person and you can't resist them when they're wearing red. That's so cute. Let's move over to the tarot, my friends. What do we have for our Virgos? Virgo. Ooh, I can't shuffle today. Look at that. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. I was drawn to stop there to say ultimate fulfillment, and the word I heard with that Page of Swords was I told you. It's coming, it's coming. It's coming, yo, it's coming. What do we have for Virgos? Virgo? What messages do we have for our Virgos? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Before I pull some more, I'm being drawn to remind you that the Knight of Pentacles, for some of you, you may have the reason you're in that space of I'm just going to let go and trust, right? Let go and trust God. I keep saying God, but please feel free to replace the word God with whomever or whatever you feel to be your higher being, be it divine, be it spirit, whatever or whomever you connect with. I've been drawn to tell you or remind you that it's coming in. And the reason you're at this place where you've let go and you let God, right, is because you realize that everything that you've been trying to do, everything that you've been trying to do to force this thing in, or to force this life that you want in, has been failing. You have not been manifesting at your highest power. And it's because you realize that it is really, truly, genuinely, yes, you may be meditating, yes, you may be doing all these things, but because you're not grounded in the right things, you're struggling a bit, and you're not manifesting from a place of trust, from a place of, I'm not going to fret about this, I'm not going to stress about this, it's coming in. And the reason you felt like that is because the Knight of Pentacles, it's literally the slowest moving energy in the tarot. You've been waiting, you've been seeing all the signs. I just heard somebody say, oh my gosh, not with the synchronicities again. Yes, you may be seeing synchronicities, and you may have been seeing them for a year or 2 years on and off, and your love has still not come in. And you got to a point where you tried to push it, but you're now at that phase of, you know what, que sera, sera. And now that you're in that vibe and in that energy, damn, it's coming in. Virgos, then we've got the Seven of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands. There's that Chariot again. Remember my cards, some of my cards fell and it wasn't this deck. And then the Ten of Cards, the Chariot fell out in that batch as well. This was bottom of the deck. I reshuffled. We've got the Eight of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Wands. Okay. Virgos, this is a lot of information. Let me just focus here. Okay. So like I was saying, with the Knight of Pentacles, you've been feeling energy around you. And for some of you, this is your cross watch I'm talking about. I seem to recall, I don't know if it's in this video, like I said, when you're channeling, you don't even realize what you're saying most of the time. But I'm being led to believe that maybe earlier in this video, I'd said that there's somebody that's being drawn to your energy, that's feeling your presence, but is yet to put a face to the energy that they've been feeling. And that's this Knight of Pentacles. They too have been sensing that there's something in the air, but it isn't coming along. I'm being drawn to how I've put the cards. I don't know why I put them like this, but let me read them to you and then I'll tell you. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, the Eight of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. I'm being drawn to read them like this first, just because I'm being told it's 3 distinct messages. So let's start there before I go back into general energy. So for some of you, that batch of you where somebody was feeling somebody's presence, but they hadn't put a face to the energy they're about to. This Knight of Pentacles, this slow-moving energy is about to get a kick up their backside. A flippin' tower moment is about to crash in on them. They're going to get a lightning bolt from spirit, and they're going to move their ass towards their destiny or their future. Whether it's you or the other person, I don't know. I'll wait for you guys to tell me, but I'm feeling like it's going to happen. For the second batch of you, I'm seeing that with carrying on from this narrative, you're going to feel, as with everything in life, when good things start to happen, or when you're no longer on the market, you're going to get a lot of options. You're going to be attracting a lot of attention, and you're going to feel like you've got too many possibilities and too many options, and as a result, you're going to feel trapped. You're going to feel trapped, and you won't know what to do. And I'm hearing that when you're in this energy, just take a deep breath, go back to that energy of let go and let God. Get back to letting go of control issues. Get back to trusting that everything is happening in divine timing and everything is happening as it should. Just because you're given a whole lot of options doesn't mean you need to take up all the options, right? With this third story I'm feeling, is that some of you, with this Mercury retrograde that just passed, with this full moon energy that we're in, you've been feeling a sense of heaviness because you were feeling foggy, right? I'm being drawn to these clouds here. I'm being drawn to this Eight of Swords. I'm being drawn to the Chariot there. You were feeling very foggy, and something within you was telling you that you were feeling your ex's presence. Either you felt like reaching out to them, all of a sudden this person is just all up in your mind, all up in your energy space, and you don't understand why, what, when, how. Excuse me. You don't understand when, what, why, how, but this person has now popped up on your radar. You may not have necessarily seen this person, which is why it's ringing odd that you're stuck on them when you haven't seen them in so long. And it's a heavy energy, and you're trying to fight this. You're trying to fight this because you've worked so hard to get over this person, and you're trying to block this energy. For some of you, I'm feeling, yes, it's right. Keep blocking this energy, because if it is an ex that you're reminiscing about, I'm sorry, for some of you, I just heard maybe you're going to find out this person has passed away. If that is the case, I'm so sorry for your loss. But for the majority, I don't even know where that came from. But for the majority of you, I'm hearing keep blocking this energy, because things about the Mercury retrograde is it brings back things of the past. Things we may not necessarily have closed out, or things that we thought we'd closed out, but keep finding their way back out. I'm hearing that don't reach out to these people. Remember that the retrograde energy lingers a lot longer than just the start and end date that you're given. The energy usually, if you're very sensitive to energy, you'll feel it a week, some people even 2 weeks before, and you'll feel the effects a week or two afterwards. I'm generally around that 7-8 day mark myself, right? Keep fighting that, and if after this retrograde you still feel like that, keep pushing it out of your mind. I'm still being drawn to these trees, how they also look like these wands in the Nine of Wands. Keep fighting that energy, because if an ex is going to come back in your life, it is up to them to make the first move. It is up to them to make the first move, especially if things did not end well, especially if you were not the one that did, if you were the one that did not get the closure. Let go. I'm hearing it's 2020, it's 20 plenty. Stop dwelling in the past. If you're ever going to go back to the past, let it be as a new you. Let it be as a whole you. Let it be as a fulfilled and refreshed you. No more repeating things of the past. Fight against that. I'm hearing rage against that. Wow, I don't even know how long I've been talking. Virgos, you are just on fire. What else do we have for our Virgos? For some of you with the Seven of Cups, I'm being told that you're at that point where you turned your back on the world. If you look at this, it's like the laurel around the person in the world card. You've turned your back on the world, and you're looking at your castles in the sky. You're looking at your castles in the sky. What shoulda, coulda, woulda. You're looking at all the snakes that were in your love life. I'm being drawn to how there's a cup here, and I'm seeing it as the Ace of Cups with a snake in it. You're going back in that energy and in that field, like I said with this. And it's not your fault. You're not going crazy. It is the season we're in. It is the energy we're in. I'm being told, lift your head up high, fight your demons, be that dragon in there, and look to the positive. Get your head out of the clouds. And if your head is going to be in the cloud, look what turned over, sorry. I'm going to put those back. But what flipped over was that and the Two of Cups. And what I was going to say is, get your heads out of the clouds. And if you're going to stay in the clouds, at least let it be clouds of positive thinking, dreams and fantasies, not nightmares. Okay, I'm going to use a different deck to pull advice for you guys. Okay. What advice do we have for our Virgos? Guys, I'm hoping this makes sense. I feel like I've been waffling for Lord knows how long. Virgos, look at that. The 9 of Pentacles. Any message, any advice for Virgo? Yeah. 1. Oh, excuse me. Look at that 4 of Cups again. I'm just going to pull it because I was told to pull it as a reminder. So what came out as your advice is, excuse me, we've got the 5 of Cups, we've got the 3 of Wands, we've got the Page of Blades, which is the Page of Swords. Excuse me. We have the 10 of Pentacles again. Remember when I cut the deck, this came out, and we've got the 5 of Cups again, which fell on the ground. No, I think that was the 4. Yeah, we've got it was the 4 of Cups. We've got the 4 of Cups or the 4 of Elixirs. What I'm feeling as your advice, guys, is get out of this energy of reminiscing about the past. The past is, if you're going to be in that energy, at least be working towards resolution and moving forward. The 5 of Cups is that energy where you're crying over spilt milk and you've got your back turned to the 2 of Cups. Rather go into this energy of looking ahead instead of looking back. With the 3 of Rods, make a conscious effort to move ahead and keep believing and trusting in what is coming in, right? Yeah, that's the 3 of Rods. And true to goodness, with the Page of Swords there, didn't I pull it? Oh my goodness, sorry guys, I just realized I'm probably gonna have to watch this back. When I shuffled and I cut the tarot deck, I'm being reminded that I think there was a 10 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords there. So that was your advice all along. Believe that your ultimate happiness is coming in. You heard it. Yeah. And with the 4 of Cups, I'm believing that believe that your love is coming in. Believe and trust that what is meant for you is meant for you. What is made for you is made for you, and nothing can change that. Wow. For some of you, I'm hearing you're feeling like, I'm being drawn to these white flowers here. You're feeling like your life or your environment or the spaces that you hang around in, they feel gloomy, they feel dead, and you feel like they need life. I'm hearing, go buy yourself some white flowers and have them around you. That extra life will charge the energy in your atmosphere. Wow, Virgos, I hope this made sense. This was a information overload. Anyway, Virgos, please remember to like, share, and subscribe if this resonates.